Today I want to talk about Paul Reed Smith's new locking tuners for their SE, that's their import line of guitars. They're now making replacement tuners because it's something that you guys have been asking for. What's interesting was I reached out, I said, hey, could you send me a set of those? I'm really curious, and I figured it would be perfect because I have this Paul Reed Smith Standard 24 that's a viewer's guitar, and I said, look, if you send me a set, I'll install them on the viewer's guitar and see how it goes. So what you're going to see is I'm going to see how fast can you install these tuners using two tools, a Phillips head screwdriver and a socket driver. Let's go ahead and start the clock and see how fast we can do this. There are a lot of great tuning keys on the market. However, I think these are for the player that wants to keep the PRS aesthetic. And they're really good locking keys. One thing I want you to notice is that I'm unlocking the nut first, and then once I have all of them undone, I'm going to do the screws. And the reason is because if you do it the other way, they'll fall and hit the counter or whatever surface you're working on. So under 2 minutes to uninstall the old tuning machines, let's check out the new tuners. The bottom of the new tuning machines look exactly like the old ones, and the shafts and the tops look exactly like the American locking units. So let's go ahead and just install them the exact opposite we took them off. You can see I hit the stop button while I was still turning one of the nuts, and I still need to tighten them down with the socket driver, so I'm going to round this up to 7 minutes, even though it says 6 minutes 30 seconds. Keep in mind, it's a one-man film crew. So as you can see, under 7 minutes to install these tuners. I understand that I didn't restring the guitar in this section. Restringing the guitars varies by player, you know, how long it takes you to do it. I know one of the questions you guys are going to have is how much do they cost. It looks like they sell for about $95, and that puts them right under the ratio tuners that I recommend a lot of the times by using the adapter plates that come with them, and it puts it more expensive than, let's say, Hipshot and some of the other brands that make tuners that fit in there. So you'll have to decide on your own if they're worth it. However, I will tell you the one thing that I really like is the aesthetics of them. They look like the Core or S2 tuners in the idea that they have the brass shaft and the locking system at top. It really, to me, makes the SE look more accurate to the American. You'll see I upgraded on this one for the viewer to the lampshade knobs as well. And so to me, now the guitar aesthetically really looks like some of the American models. And if that's something you're into it. If it doesn't bother you, then it doesn't matter. But I think having that look is kind of cool. And so I want to share with you. Well, guys, I want to thank you for checking out these tuners with me today. If you're new to the channel, don't forget, you can always subscribe. It's definitely worth the price. And as always, thank you for your time. And until next time, know your gear. It was fun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you to PRS for sending these out. This guitar is going out to a viewer, and they're getting a little upgraded SE.